Thanks so much for visiting Tina Butty on YouTube. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.
Hello, and welcome to the Tina Butty podcast with me, Dominic.
And me, Erica.
Today's episode is going to be, is chicken more popular in the UK than the US?
And is it?
The answer is very probably.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. We'll
explore that. Yeah.
We'll explore that, yeah, because, we've been debating this because we live in Texas too, so I guess it's more Texas. Is it more popular in the UK than it is in Texas? Because Texas is very big on the cattle, and we've talked about this before, so...
Yeah, you guys always have to keep in mind with any of these topics that we do that we are in Texas. We're in Austin, which some Texans...
Central Texas, baby!
Which some Texans would not consider to be Texas, but we are in Texas, so anything that when we say in the United States, we're
generally
always
talking about our region of Texas.
Yeah, we're always looking at it from a Texas perspective because that's what we know and what we, have experienced.
Yeah, because we're not constantly traveling around the US, and sadly
especially
we can't
now.
Yeah. Because we're all on lockdown. We still are on lockdown. Aren't we?
We're not, but we should be.
We're not, but we should be.
But in this house we are, so...
Yeah. We can't get out of the house, basically, because someone has locked us in. But yeah, as I said, because you associate Texas with beef and cattle and the Texas Longhorns, and the Longhorn cattle and the Longhorn Steakhouse, and, it's like steaks as big as Texas. That's like the big image that people who aren't from Texas and from other parts of the world have is like Texas, the big beef state.
Oh yeah, definitely. Cattle's a huge industry here. We did talk about this in a few podcasts ago.
Yeah.
So if you haven't heard that, you can go back and look. I'm not exactly sure which one it was in because we tend to get off topic fairly often.
Yeah, we do.
But yeah, we have definitely talked about that before. Getting back to the question, the subject of this podcast, it seems to me, just based on, we watch YouTubers, I've traveled to Britain, you're obviously from Britain. It seems to me like from an outsider's point of view, from an American's point of view, from a Texan's point of view, that Britain definitely is bigger on chicken than America. A lot of these vloggers we look at on YouTube that are in Britain, they're all super into chicken. They don't order a burger if they go out. They would rarely order a steak. They're gonna order some chicken-based
meal. Yeah, chicken sandwich. Well, chicken burger, we'd call it in the UK. A lot of people call it, something on a round bun that looks like a hamburger, a burger, even if it's just chicken and thing, So I've got myself a chicken burger.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why you call it. It is a sandwich, essentially.
Yeah.
But it's like, I'm going to have a hamburger.
But funnily enough, I think we have more chicken restaurants in America than there are in Britain.
Well, obviously, because, the sheer size of it. KFC, that's the biggest one, fried chicken.
Yeah.
That was began in the South.
Yeah.
And there's there's a chain that started in the UK called Southern Fried Chicken. I think I took you there.
I don't know. Yeah.
But it's
Sounds
essential.
familiar.
It's essential SFC, they call it. It's essentially the same thing as KFC.
It's like a KFC ripoff.
Yeah, it's a KFC off-brand. Off-brand KFC, but it's good. It's always been good,
Yeah.
And that's like a franchisee. I don't know how they're all over the UK.
Mm-hmm.
And it was started by some guy from London who went to the States to learn about fast food, and he was served fried chicken for this first time, and he thought, yeah, gotta do this in the UK.
Yeah.
And it's good. Sorry to all the vegetarians out there, but it is really good.
Yeah.
Fried chicken. We were just talking the other night about doing this podcast because of the Popeyes.
Yeah.
I mean, if you'd seen our Instagram.
Yeah, we're way behind on the craze that
began. Well, we're not, and yes, yet we are, because when it started, everybody was like, yeah, the Popeyes chicken sandwich, you've got to go get it, you've got to do it, you've got to go get it.
Yeah.
It was always sold out.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
No, you couldn't get it at all.
Yeah, no. We tried, I think.
We tried several times, and then we just gave up, and then now during COVID, it's back.
Funnily, we've eaten Popeyes since we were trying to get the chicken sandwich. And we never thought about the chicken sandwich, and we got our regular like fried chicken pieces or whatever it was, or tenders. And we got it for the first time the other night, and you know, you were just like, it's okay. Yeah, well, you went to pick it up.
Yeah,
and you said you ordered the spicy chicken sandwich.
I ordered the spicy chicken sandwich, and they gave us the classic, so they messed up there.
So it was kind of
and usually we don't have any problems with Popeyes. Even when we think, they have not got this order right. They definitely they've got everything right, but this one was...
Well, I think this Popeyes, we've had several problems with them, actually.
No, it wasn't the Popeyes we usually go to. It was a different one. And it was just letting a little bit of inside info there. It was a different one because it was closer to something else. But yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, we ate it, so that was our first time eating it. I think the spicy chicken sandwich was the one that everybody was like
raving
crazy about. Yeah, so we still actually haven't tried the
classic one. Chicken sandwich was A1 good. I mean, it just took me back to... In the UK, KFC used to have this fillet burger, which was essentially the same thing as a Popeyes chicken sandwich, but without the pickle. Yeah. It had lettuce on it and fried chicken, and it was so good. You know, it was KFC fried chicken and, you know, breast. And so this just took me back to that. And I was just like, yeah, nice big hunk of chicken breast meat. You know, it was so good. I will say... the spice, if we got the spicy version, I think you would have loved it.
Yeah. Yeah, I will say, obviously, with Popeyes, it was an actual piece of chicken, because sometimes you go to these fast food restaurants, you order a chicken sandwich, and it's like this little sad patty.
It's a sad chicken nugget patty.
Yeah, it's like a chicken nugget.
It's like a mashed chicken nugget. You know, if someone had put a load of chicken nuggets together and formed it into like a sad little patty.
Yeah, like a hamburger patty shape.
And you know, like $1, you know, it's $1. And it's quite cheap at Popeyes as well. It was like $3.99 for that sandwich, so that's not too bad.
For any of our UK listeners, Popeyes, because you guys unfortunately don't have Popeyes, Popeyes is like...
And it's not anything to do with the cartoon, is it?
No.
Popeyes Louisiana Kitchen, it's called.
Yeah.
And they have, love that chicken from Popeyes, the adverts.
That's their theme, yeah. They're Cajun. It's like Cajun style. When you get spicy, it's like a Cajun spice. It's not like spicy like
oh, it's so good.
Like cayenne or like
it's really
I don't know
good.
What you would consider jalapeno. It's not spicy like that. If you've never had Cajun spices, I don't know how you would describe that to someone. It's just a mixture of spices that makes it spicy rather than like heat hot.
It's something that is flavorful. I'm going to say it's spicy, flavorful, not spicy. I can't eat this anymore.
That being said, we did eat with my mom the other night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And hers was apparently very spicy.
Yeah, she got spicy. We, for some reason, got the classic one, so we should have tried hers, I guess. Yeah. But she said hers was really spicy, and she likes spicy. She likes more spicy than I do.
Yeah.
And she was like, it's a little bit too spicy.
Maybe she's getting off the spice train.
Maybe.
I don't know, but I think it would have just added that extra something to it, you know?
Yeah.
And I mean, that's something else that's weird over here. I mean, another big popular chain for chicken over in the US is Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
And they put pickles on their chicken sandwich.
I'd say in the US, Chick-fil-A might be the most popular chicken place.
It's massive. Yeah. I mean, they've had problems with Yeah, I mean, their founder was...
Yeah.
He was an old white guy.
Oh my god, we won't go into it. Yeah,
we won't go into depth, but
you can look it up.
He was an old white guy, and he made sure in his will for his Chick-fil-A that they followed that policy.
They followed the old white guy policy.
The old white guy policy, the old prejudiced policy there, you know, and so that caused a backlash.
Yeah,
and then it just showed people just started, and it's still. Every time we pass there in the car, you see, like, lines and lines.
wrapped around the building.
Yeah. It's just, like, they're very uber religious. It's, like, they close on Sundays.
Yeah.
It's, like, it's very strange for a fast food. Yeah.
I've never really been a huge Chick-fil-A person. Like, we don't really eat Chick-fil-A very often. To me, it's overpriced.
Well, yeah.
It's good. It tastes good, but it's overpriced.
It's fried chicken, but it's chicken sandwiches.
Mm-hmm.
It's filet is like fillet for British listeners.
Yeah, we say filet, yeah.
Yeah, you say filet, Chick-fil-A, it means chicken fillet, basically.
Yeah.
But, of course, in Britain it would be a Chick-fil-A.
So we're sort of like just jumping around here with the topic.
Okay, yeah.
Let's go through the most popular chicken restaurants in America.
Well, KFC is probably the number one, isn't it?
It's the most famous.
It's the most famous.
I don't know
Colonel
how popular
Sanders.
they are anymore. Actually, I feel like they're not as popular as they
used
have
to
been
be
in the past. Yeah.
Yeah, they might be slipping down there, but I mean, what is taking their place?
For me, Popeyes.
Well, for you, Popeyes, yeah, but Popeyes isn't national, I don't think.
So we can kind of quickly go through the kind of stuff you can get at KFC. Actually, they have KFCs in Britain, so...
Yeah, KFC was very popular in Britain. I don't know if it still is.
Yeah.
I mean, I always liked it.
Mm-hmm.
You can get, like, a bucket of chicken for $10.
Yeah, chicken pieces, chicken legs,
breast, thighs, chicken sandwiches, corn on the cob. And KFC in the UK, you used to not be able to get mashed potato and gravy, but now you can, I think.
Yeah.
But when I lived there, you didn't. You just got fries.
And the mashed potatoes and gravy are fabulous.
Yeah, that was my first time.
Do you get coleslaw?
Yeah, coleslaw.
Okay. Biscuits with honey?
No, that probably will never because
that you guys don't do like savory. They're like
savory biscuits. Nah.
In America, biscuits are like what you guys in the UK would consider like basically a savory scone.
A savory scone, yeah.
Yeah, but I say savory, but then we put honey on it.
It's I mean, and it's good. I mean, you get biscuits at Popeyes too. And you put some honey. I put honey on them, too. That's probably my favorite thing.
Some people dip their biscuits in the mashed potatoes that they don't put honey on. Not everybody puts honey on.
Well, I mean, they can do that. But I prefer to put honey on because it's like a little bit of a dessert at the end of, like, all that greasy fried chicken.
Church's is similar.
But there's no, like, it's just, like, plain old fried chicken, isn't it?
Church's, I really don't know how they stay in business with competitors like Popeyes and KFC because they do basically the same thing. You can get chicken tenders.
The batter is a little bit different. I think it's breaded chicken, isn't it, instead of like battered?
Is it? I don't think so.
I'm not sure. Yeah. I can't remember ever having it.
Yeah, we have. Their bread is really good too, but it's not biscuits. I want to say it's rolls.
Maybe that's what it is. I don't like biscuits. I came here for the rolls.
So that one is Church's, and that's the name of the place. If you are in the UK and you want to look it up, Church's. It's basically the same thing as KFC, only not as good in my opinion.
Yeah.
And then Popeyes.
Popeyes, yeah.
Which again is the same thing, only they have their Cajun twist. On it.
Cajun. They do Cajun fries. French fries.
Cajun seasoned, yeah.
Cajun seasons, they're really good.
You can get popcorn shrimp at Popeyes, too, which is not a thing at the other two places.
Yeah, you love all that, don't you?
Oh, yeah. Popcorn shrimp is fabulous. You can also get... My favorite side that they have at Popeyes is red beans and rice.
Oh, yeah, the red beans and rice as well. That's something...
Good.
Yeah, I mean, they've got that going for them.
Yeah.
I mean, another one is Raising Cane's. I think they just do chicken tenders.
I've never eaten Raising Cane's. I do not know.
Haven't we?
I don't think so.
I think we. Maybe someone was talking about it to us, and we were just like, oh. I think that's just chicken. I think that's just chicken tenders, though, isn't it? And it's not actual all like chicken. Maybe it is.
I have no idea.
No idea.
Sorry, any Raising Cane's fans out there.
Raising Cane's.
I've never eaten it. I don't know what you can get there. You don't have on the list though, and I want to mention before you get into these like sandwichy type places, Bush's Chicken.
Oh, that was the other one I was trying to look up.
And I don't know if that might just be a Texas thing. Let us know.
We went to Bush's, didn't we?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And they give us bread. I mean, actual like slices of bread.
Yeah, it was sort of like a barbecue place in that way. I seem to think
have to come at it with their own hand.
I seem to think they had like potato salad and stuff like that too.
Oh yeah, they did.
So
I'm not a potato salad fan. You know, they do it with like mustard and pickles over here, and in the UK it's just like mayonnaise.
Yeah.
Get it out of my life. Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A, yeah, we've mentioned them. They're mostly sandwiches. You can't go into Chick-fil-A, I don't think, and get like chicken legs or
No, it's
pieces,
just chicken breasts and breast fillets.
Yeah, I think
that's
so.
it.
I think
and waffle fries. I know
nuggets.
Nuggets.
You can get nuggets there, yeah.
Chicky nuggies for
they
any
have waffle fries, yeah.
Baby Yoda fans out there. Golden Chick. We've never eaten there.
I have years ago.
And is it just
I'm not sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I should have. I just saw the name. And
another thing you don't have on the list, which I have not eaten at in years either, is Chicken Express.
Chicken Express.
Yeah.
That's another one. Yeah, I mean, these are all things I've seen.
Yeah.
On the highway.
I seem to associate like chicken tenders more than anything with Chicken Express, Raising Cane's, and Golden Chick, but I don't really know. Yeah. I could be way off. They're not like regulars on the rotation when we eat out. Yeah.
In the UK, I mean, the biggest chain of chicken shops is KFC.
Is it? Even over
Southern Fried Chicken?
No, even over the last one on your list.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm for fried chicken.
Okay, for fried chicken.
Because Nando's doesn't offer fried chicken.
Right.
It's just grilled.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you can. Maybe you can.
Like a fried chicken sandwich? No. Yeah, no, I guess not.
No, it's all grilled chicken.
Yeah.
Stuff, legs and it's just no breading at all.
How does the KFC in the UK differ from the one in America, though?
I mean, I think potato wedge. You don't offer French fries over here as a side. You offer potato wedges, but not French fries like fries. And for some reason, the KFC's fries are the best. They were so good.
So how does the menu at KFC in Britain differ from the menu in America?
Well, I'm glad you asked that question because I have up the two menus here. KFC UK and .com.
Yeah.
And you can look at the menu. And this KFC, you can order regular fries, regular KFC gravy, which it's new. It says, our signature side made the way we've always made it. It's like, you didn't make that in 10 years ago. Regular beans.
Made the way they've always made it in America.
In America, yeah. It's like you've never... I mean, maybe in London. Maybe they were doing it in London, but where I was living, they weren't doing it.
Yeah.
Regular beans.
Oh, no.
Baked beans with a hint of Kentucky barbecue sauce.
Oh, so they're going to be slightly different.
Yeah.
Than they look, though, on this menu, you guys.
They look like baked beans and tomato sauce.
They look like Heinz baked beans. Yeah.
But people love beans in Britain. Baked beans on toast.
Yeah, you won't find that on the menu over here.
Corn on the cob.
I think they have that in America. I'm not sure, though.
Large
popcorn. They have green beans in America, though, and you guys don't have those in Britain.
No.
You guys don't really do green beans,
Mac and cheese. Mac and cheese is another side in America. Whole kernel corn and mashed potatoes and gravy. And biscuits, of course. Yeah. Biscuits.
The menu in America is just bigger in general.
It's bigger in general, yeah.
Yeah. So it doesn't differ too much. Other than you don't have as many options in Britain as you have over here.
No, you don't. I mean, even the drink menu, look. Oh, you can get Tango and Robinson's, and you can get Lipton peach tea.
There you go.
There you go. But Pepsi is what they serve, and I don't know if did they do Coke over here?
At KFC?
Yeah. Or is it just Pepsi?
It might just be Pepsi, actually.
Because KFC never did Coke.
Yeah.
It just did Pepsi.
Yeah.
In the UK.
Sometimes, one or the other of the big soda companies will have a deal with certain restaurants, and they won't offer.
Obviously, McDonald's had Coke.
Yeah, you might be able to get everything at McDonald's. I'm not sure.
Oh, no. I think it's just Coca-Cola.
But, okay, so not too many differences. And then the next UK restaurant is Southern Fried Chicken.
Southern Fried Chicken, which...
It's basically
the same as KFC.
Yeah.
You get, sandwiches, you get, all the pieces of chicken, but they also do peri-peri chicken now because they can.
Yeah.
It's it's not something that's unique to Nando's.
Yeah.
It's something that was popularized by Nando's, but then everybody started doing it because peri-peri was the big thing. Peri-peri is like a spice. It's like a Portuguese pepper.
Yeah.
And Nando's, of course.
Yeah.
That's the biggest. You'd think when you go to the UK, it's our YouTubers, our American YouTubers, they say when they've been living in the UK for a long time, they get British people going, "Have you tried Nando's? Have you tried Nando's?"
Yeah. Apparently we have some Nando's in America, though, but they're mostly
in the north, on the East Coast. Yeah, and I think maybe slightly in the Midwest. They're not nationwide like they are in the UK.
Unfortunately. No. Nando's, can you hear us?
Yeah, I mean, because every time I see Nando's USA, or Nando's UK thing, I see people in the comments going, "Come to Texas or come to California."
Weirdly, you can get Nando's sauces at HEB at our local grocery store.
The lemon and herb perinaise and some of the sauce too.
I don't know if you can still get them, but you could for a while.
Yeah.
They were in our Texas, and they're just a Texas grocery store too. And we don't have Nando's in Texas.
Somebody obviously requested them because they stopped doing them then after a while.
Yeah, I don't.
So I guess they
maybe you can still get one flavor, but you can't get the range that
we got hot. We got medium, didn't we?
Yeah, I don't know.
And it was quite hot, wasn't it?
But talking about Nando's,
it's an experience. You go there. They have free refills. Yeah. But it's closely watched. It's like, if you get a water... yeah. If you get a water...
Yeah.
And you try to get a...
If you order water, they give you a water glass.
Cup.
Yeah. They do that at most restaurants. Even
but that it's become a running gag in the UK that someone's always watching the soda stream for you, see if you're getting the, you got water and now you're trying to get Coke or Pepsi or whatever it is. Yeah. And you can't do that because you have to pay.
But at Nando's, you can get chicken.
You get chicken, it's grilled.
But you can also get sandwiches.
Yeah, you can. They call it a Portuguese roll.
I think you can get a whole chicken or a half a chicken or something like that. And you don't have to have it in a sandwich. But then they've also got glorious sandwich options. Yeah.
First time we went there, I was with a friend, and you got... What did you get? You got the Portuguese roll too.
Yeah, I got it on a sandwich.
I got it on a sandwich because usually I don't... if I'm going to go out for chicken, I usually get it in a sandwich form.
And you can really customize, they have a bunch of different side options that you can get on your sandwich or whatever. So I think I got it with halloumi and avocado.
Halloumi!
Yeah.
The halloumi and avocado.
And it was fabulous!
But then we went to the one in London, and you decided, I'm going to get a leg or a thigh or something.
Yeah. Because I wanted the corn on the cob. Because I went to the bathroom the first time we had Nando's, and everybody had corn on the cobs, and they looked really, really good.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, when we went to the one in London, I was like, okay, I'm going to get just chicken, not a sandwich, and a corn on the cob, because it looks like, I don't know, the spices they put on it or whatever. It It was not great. They overcooked it.
Baker Street Nando's. What are you doing? It was the one in Baker Street.
Yeah, they overcooked it. It was all dried out. It was not juicy at all.
Yeah.
It was just like wah wah.
Yeah, and you said the chicken. I was just like, wah wah.
The chicken was. Wah,
I just stay with what's safe. It's like, oh, why do you always get the same thing? Because I like it and I know it's going to be good. If you start going into something, I will probably try it.
But yeah, you made the statement that KFC is the most popular
fried chicken chain.
Okay, in the UK, but that's for fried chicken.
That's for fried chicken.
Because I definitely would have thought Nando's was.
Let's face it. I think the UK is pretty much, if you're going out to get chicken, it's usually going to be Nando's now.
Yeah.
Unless you want fried chicken.
Yeah.
But I mean, in the UK, there's a lot of local shops, and they're usually kebab shops that also do pizza, and fried chicken.
Okay.
And fish and chips.
They have a lot of options for fried chicken.
All in one place. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. So it's funny because we mentioned a load of restaurants in America that do chicken and not so many in Britain, but it's probably because of the local thing. There's local places.
Yeah, there's local places.
That are just
and there's local places here too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's obviously, it's not like just chains everywhere you go and there's nobody independent,
Yeah.
But yeah, I think
so
the popularity of the UK, of chicken in the UK, is down to the BSE outbreak, the mad cow disease.
Well, I was gonna say, I don't know. Looking at it now that we are looking at it, I don't know that it is necessarily more popular in Britain than it is in America. Maybe just we have more options in the way of chains, and
maybe
so,
Yeah. But I think the reason it's so popular in Britain now is because of the 1980s, 1990s
mad cow,
and people just weren't eating beef. You know?
Yeah. So people either went chicken or vegetarian.
Yeah.
And it's just just off of beef in general.
Yeah, pretty much. And that kind of the EU's putting a ban on everything, and it lasted until 2006.
Yeah.
And it was they did it for 10 years, so I can see how people were just I'm going to turn vegetarian. That gave rise to the vegetarians.
Yeah.
And then, people just wanted Nando's. Because I like Nando's, you know.
You have, people choose chicken a lot, I think, for health reasons.
I choose it because I like it.
Yeah.
I don't go, I've got to be a bit more healthy. I like a burger. I like a beef burger.
To me, beef has more flavor in general than chicken.
Because we did that Impossible Whopper thing, and I said, oh. And you're like, I can smell it. I can taste it. And it's just it tastes exactly the same. I'm not fussy in that way. Where's the meat?
No. What I was saying, though, is I think, to me, beef has more flavor than chicken. I love chicken, though. But I think a lot of people choose chicken for, health reasons. Because there's that thing about
cholesterol and trans fats.
Red meat has more
bad fats in it.
Well, I think the thought is that red meat has more cholesterol. You get more cholesterol from red meat than you do from chicken. But it's not really true. I think they're about equal in cholesterol. But as far as saturated fats and trans fats, red meat's terrible for you. Red meat's
terrible for you in that. I mean, you get iron and zinc from it.
Yeah.
But really, that is it. It's
you mentioned that YouTuber in another one of our podcasts in the past. You mentioned that YouTuber that we've watched before, when he was talking about feeling terrible and having to go to the doctor. And the doctor was like, "Oh,
start eating meat again.
Have you had a change to your diet?"
Oh, yeah,
and he said, "Well, yeah, I've stopped eating meat." And he's just like, "Yeah, you might want to start again because
and you started feeling better."
And that was probably a lack of iron, a lack of zinc. But you can take supplements. I mean, you don't have to
eat meat. Yeah, you don't have to eat meat.
But if your
protein and all that.
But if your body is, like, needing it, then you need to obviously, like, talk to your doctor and seek out which specific supplements you need to incorporate into your diet. Because, yeah, there are things, our bodies are made to be meat eaters, and there are things that nutrients and stuff that we get from eating meat. So, you just have to look into that. But,
you have to look into that. You have to be careful.
Yeah. I mean, be vegetarian, be vegan, but...
all you want.
But take care of yourself. Yeah, don't, like, let yourself get run down, obviously. But yeah, so as far as the question...
of it being more popular, we didn't really answer it, did
we?
We didn't.
We didn't. I mean, it seems that way. But then you found an article, didn't you, that was talking about the popularity in America.
Yes.
That chicken has been on the rise in America.
It's been on the rise in America since the early 90s.
Yeah. Did it give any reason, any ideas to why they think that is?
Not really, no.
I have a feeling that, again, it's the health thing.
It's a health thing, yeah.
It's because it's not as bad for you. It doesn't clog your arteries in quite the same way that beef does. Yeah. And also, the other point you made, I think maybe it was before we started actually recording the podcast, but you said it's cheaper.
It's cheaper, yeah. You can have more chickens on a farm.
Yeah.
And I think there's more intensive farming as well on chicken, which is what KFC came under fire for.
Yeah.
So maybe that's what harmed their popularity.
Yeah, it definitely did.
Caged chickens and
force
feeding them to plump them up and all that.
Terrible.
It was just terrible.
Yeah,
terrible farming practices.
A lot of people boycotted them. A lot of people, just stopped eating KFC. Went totally anti-KFC. But I think it's cheaper for farmers to have chickens than cows, like you said.
Yeah.
And so therefore the prices of chicken are lower. But I don't know if that's always true. When you think about going out to a restaurant, a chicken sandwich can be quite expensive sometimes.
Wow, that could be them marking it up.
Yeah.
So
in general, if you're going to go to the grocery store and buy chicken, it's cheaper than buying, like,
a steak. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, that probably is why it's gaining popularity. You just don't really notice it that much in Texas because we are so... Beef
heads.
We're beef heads in Texas.
Your beef heads, yeah. Your steak heads, the 200-ounce steak or whatever it is, the 20-pounder.
20-ounce steak or
20-ounce?
32-ounce?
32-ounce, something like that, yeah. Yeah, so that's what it's known for, cowboys on the ranch with their cattle.
So I guess the answer to the question is that it's probably about even. It just seems like the UK might be more chicken oriented.
Chicken friendly.
Chicken friendly.
So yes, there we go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's hot, you guys. We're becoming
It's about
delirious.
106, isn't it? Is it going to be 106 today?
Check out our
air conditioner is struggling.
Check out our next podcast because Dominic is going to give you guys advice for how to survive the heat in Texas during
Staying
the summer.
Cool under fire.
A Brit's guide to staying cool in Texas.
That'll be the next one.
If you want a sneak peek, I'll tell you what it's going to be. Don't come to Texas during the summer.
Don't come to Texas.
Guide.
That's what I always but I'll speak more about it in the next episode.
Yeah, so be sure you look out for that on Thursday. Anything else we need to add?
Last thoughts?
Any last thoughts?
Eat more chicken.
Eat more chicken.
As the cows say on that Chick-fil-A.
As the Chick-fil-A cows.
Eat more chicken.
Advise, yeah. Yeah, I think that's it. I hope you guys are staying happy and sane and healthy and, taking care of yourselves and just trying to
stay sane.
Trying to stay sane, yeah. I mean,
because I think people are finding it a struggle.
Oh, God, yeah.
Very,
Yeah.
it's getting down to the wire.
Yeah. So let us know. Let us know what you're doing to stay sane during all this craziness that's going on. Let us know if you prefer chicken or beef, and which is your favorite chicken place to eat.
Let us know.
Yeah. Other than that, I think we're done.
Yes, we're done now.
Thank you for listening. As always, we appreciate your support.
Yes, thank you.
We would not record these podcasts if you guys were not listening. So thanks for that. And we'll talk to you next time.
Bye.
Bye.